welcome back to our channel where we move and improve. My name is Serphine Olal. If you're new here, thank you for clicking into this video. Please consider subscribing. So today we'll be talking about different body shapes and I'll help you know which body shape you fall under. So let's get started. So first of all, to know which body shape you fall under, you'll need to know your shoulder measurement, your waist measurement, not all round, just the front waist measurement from your side line to this line. I'm tempted, like basically from here to here, here to here, and the same to your hips. So that is all you need to know in order to know which body shape you fall under. So that being said, I'll start telling you about the body shapes and then you'll be able to know which one you fall under. So the first body shape I'll be talking about is the most common body shape, and this is the hourglass body shape. Most women fall under this type of body shape, just that they don't know. There's two variations to this body type. There's the neat hourglass and the full hourglass. The full hourglass. So the neat hourglass are more of the skinny and medium-sized people, and then the full hourglass is more of the curvy and plus size. So these types of people mostly gain weight throughout their bodies. If you measure your shoulder, your waist, and your hip measurements, you will see that the shoulder and the hip are almost the same, and then your waist is a bit smaller than both the shoulder and the hips. So there's a nice silhouette going on because the waist is it's very defined in your body. So basically, so a good example of people who have this body type are, so for the neat type, the best example is Lydia KM and Lupita Nyong'o. And then for the full type, the best example I can give is Joy Candy and Kate Actress. So if you're an hourglass, you can maybe look for fashion trends from those people, those celebrities. But with this type of body shape, they mostly tend to add weight throughout in their entire body, not just one part of their body. So when it comes to weight gain, it is all over their bodies. I am in this category, and I recently added weight, and I used to be very small, and when I added weight all over my body. So if you add weight like that, Pear, this can be a sign. It can be a sign to you that you're in this type of body shape. But you can add weight all over your body, but most of it goes to one place. So that there's a difference there. Like with an hourglass, it's all it is equally distributed. The weight is equally distributed throughout the body. So what what can these types of people, what are they supposed to wear to best complement their body shape? So personally, I feel like the best thing that complements their body shape are anything with stretchy material that hugs their body nicely and is able to show off their figure. So bodycon dresses, something I've worn today, bodycon dresses, very nice. You'll always look very good in bodycon dresses. High waist trousers, low cuts are a no-no for this type of these types of body shapes. Please, low cuts are very uncomfortable first of all, and they won't even look good with you because what you want to enhance is your waist. So high-rise jeans and mid cuts are also nice. And belts, make sure you wear, if you're wearing a dress, you can wear a belt just to enhance and show that there's a waist here and it's tiny. Even you get my point. And then pencil skirts are also nice. And then what you should avoid wearing extremely big things and anyway, it depends here with your fashion sense. I'm just telling, this is just for someone to know the basic things that look good in your body shape. So yeah, second type of body shape. So this is the rectangular body shape. So these types of people are majorly they're mostly straight. All the way from the top, they're straight. So they don't really have a waist, you can say. They can have a waist. So their shoulder length and their hip length and their waist length are almost the same. So even if the waist might be a bit smaller, it is not small enough for you to be like an hourglass. It is not too defined basically. So these types, like a good example of, okay, there are two variations to the rectangular shape as well. There's the lean column. These are mostly models, like tall, skinny, and straight. Lean column. And then there's the rectangle or square. So these are this like a bit, they're fuller, they're a bit the plus size and curvy girls. So a good example of a rectangular lean a lean person whose rectangular shape is Susan Kaitani. And then a good example of someone who's on this other end are people like Jennifer Hudson, Queen Latifah, Viola Davis. Most of these people, the waist is not really defined. They're mostly straight. So yeah, so for these types of people, I would advise you dress a bit girly, because you tend to look a little masculine. So you dress a little girly, wear dresses that give an illusion of a waist. You look good in material, like in, what is it called, peplum looking tops and coats. If a coat is fitting up until like below the bust area, and then it becomes free as you go, such things mostly suit you. And what else? Just create an illusion, things that create an illusion of a waist basically, things that you shouldn't like. Also, these types of like trousers look very, very nice on these types of people. Like trousers, as long as you pair it nicely with a nice top, you'll always look good in trousers. And then as long as it's not skinny, also as long as it's not high rise and then you tuck in, those are things that you should avoid. Like wearing high-waisted trousers, having no waist definition, it will obviously draw attention to your waist, and people will be able to see that there's no waist there. So basically, don't wear high-rise trousers. You can wear high-rise trousers, but pair them with a nice top and avoid tucking in. Like tucking in all like will obviously show people that there's no waist there. So we camouflage such things, we hide such things. Not in a bad way. You understand what I'm saying, you? So yeah, I think that's it for that body type. And then the next body type I'll talk about is the oval body type, the oval body shape, also called the apple. Yeah, also called the apple type of body shape. So these are people who put on most of their weight around their waist area. Most people might think that they are these types, they fall under this category, under this body shape, because they feel like they have a big tummy. But you might not. You might be more on the rectangle or hourglass shape, because most of the people who have this type of body shape are normally a bit older people who are past menopause. And as they age, their metabolism and their body naturally, just as they put on weight, it mostly goes around their weight area. So they have waist. So the waist area is a bit chunkier compared to the rest of their body. So what best suits what kind of dressing best suits these types of people? So airline dresses, basically, like airline dresses that drop all the way from the shoulder, free dresses all the way from the shoulder, they suit you perfectly, because they hide the part that maybe you're not confident about. They'll hide that for you because it is free. So something that drops from your shoulder going down, very good for you. It can be fitting up until the bust area, below the bust, and then it becomes free as you go. Those are nice things that will suit you perfectly. Things that you should avoid are tight clothes. Not really, yeah, tight clothes, like stretchy materials, stretchy fabrics that will hug your figure. You should really avoid such, because you won't look good with that type of, you won't be looking great basically. So yeah, do I have anything to, examples? A good example of someone who's this type of body shape is Rebel Wilson. Is that her name? wait, yeah, that's her name, Rebel Wilson. And there are two women who are, they're TikTokers. I love them very much. Their page is called Forever Lorraine, Lolo. These two, there are two women. They both fall under this category, and I feel like I really love how they normally dress, mostly when they wear dresses, because their dresses are always fitted for them. You can wear something that just a straight, something that is straight. It drops all. It doesn't necessarily have to be at a big and flowy. It can just be a bit fitting, but it doesn't go as it narrows down. It is straight. You're mostly suited with straight things. Basically, that is what I'm saying. So I hope you get the point, and I hope I'm helping. So we are remaining with two body types, and they're the exact opposite of each other. The first one is the rectangle, which is also known as the pear. So these types of people, they normally, their shoulder area is smaller than their hip area. The hip length is bigger than the shoulder and the waist. So basically they have a small shoulder, a smaller waist, and big hips. Not too big, but yani it's well defined. The hip is, you get the point. So these types of people they mostly add their weight on the lower side of their body. When it comes to weight gain, it's their thighs and their hips that mostly gain weight, and not their upper body. And so this is the body shape that is mostly confused with the hourglass, because I think people confuse them majorly. But the pear, also known as the triangle, are people who have, they're very, very hippie. They have hips, and then their upper body is very small in comparison to their lower body. You remember the hourglass, it is proportional, basically, for lack of better words. It is proportional. The shoulder length and the hip are almost the same length, but for the triangle, the shoulder is very small compared to the hips. So a good example of these types, the celebrities that have this type of body shape, are Corazon Kwamboka and Natalie Tewa. Those are good examples. They have very nice fashion sense. Their fashion sense is fantastic. So in case you know them and you have that type of body shape, you can like be looking at how they dress so that it inspires you on your next look and things like that. And so for these types of people, like, what you should do is put more emphasis on your upper body. So you can do anything crazy with your upper body, but your lower body should be calm. So wear things that are a bit darker on your lower side. With these are like dark trousers, dark skirts, black, navy blue, maybe jungle green, colors like that. And then on top, you can go crazy however way you want. You can do like bell sleeves. Your tops can be like very flashy and very extravagant. I don't know, but you can do a lot of accessories on top and all that. What else? I hope I'm not forgetting anything that is important. Yeah, because you're supposed to put more emphasis on your upper part, so that the upper part disguises camouflages the lower part, so that more attention is not drawn towards your lower part. You get it? And things that you should avoid are like layering, adding layers. And you see, with people like this, doing sling bags that like hang around your hip area, they mostly make, they increase, like they make the place even bigger. So maybe avoid wearing, like carrying bags that hang around your hip area, because they further make the place bigger than it already is. So yeah, that's an advice I can give someone who's a rectangle. And then the last body shape is the exact opposite of that one, which is the inverted triangle. So these ones, normally the upper body is bigger than the lower body, so it narrows down as it goes. it is big and then it narrows down. These types of people, the only example I could come up with is what's Angela Bassett. She's the best example I could come up with. So for these types of people, on your focus should be on drawing attention away from your upper body and taking it to your lower body. So you're mostly suited by like wearing things that are a bit colorful on your lower body and things that are a bit dull on your upper body. So things like white pants, white skirts, floral patterned pants, things like that suit you nicely because they take attention to your lower body. And then when it comes to your upper body, you shouldn't go all crazy when it comes to accessories and things like that because they'll draw attention to your upper body. And you should wear, like, if it's a skirt, it shouldn't be like pencil like. It shouldn't be pencil like, and you're not supposed to wear bodycon dresses or things that fit you all the way from the top to the bottom, because it just draws more attention to the fact that that is your body. We are not saying like there's no body type that's bad. Anyone can look good with any type of body with any body type. You're just supposed to enhance how you look and look better by showing off your strengths. So basically, you can, this type of body, like the inverted V, look good in like skirts because they are just tight around the waist and then they flow outwards. And then what else can these types of people wear? Palazzo pants. Palazzo pants are also very, very nice for you guys. So wear, like, palazzo pants will suit you perfectly as long as you pair it up with something nice on top. You'll always look good. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope this was informative. I hope you've learned something you didn't know. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'll be very grateful. And the last thing I'd like to say is, you're beautiful just the way you are. You are very, very, very beautiful. And so this shouldn't come as like, you shouldn't feel, I hope no one has felt like I've attacked anyone. Every body shape is awesome. As long as you dress it nicely, you'll always look good. So knowing your body shape is very important for that particular reason, in order to know what you best look good in. So I've just done this video hoping I'll help you with the examples that I've given. Even if they're not many, you have somewhere to start with. Plus all the names that I've mentioned, you can go to those people's pages and see how they dress their bodies, and then you can get inspirations on how to dress yours. So thank you very much if you've watched up until this point. Nawapenda sana. God bless you, and may you have everything you want in this life. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. See you next time.